Good evening, gamers. This is Greaver along with Ivo tonight, and we are bringing you some exclusive State of Origin 2 action. This is an elimination tonight. This is, who is this? Is it Queensland versus South Australia, I believe, Ivo?
It is indeed Queensland v South Australia, and tonight, yeah, it is all on the line, is elimination. So whoever wins here will go to the final. Whoever loses, I'm assuming there will be a third place match, but no one ever wants to finish in third or fourth place, so it's all on the line here today.
Indeed, and Bonobo's taking things seriously. He's doing what you might describe as a dainty rollout, just moseying up down right. And just going to go up here with Scotty and have a look. Bombing soldiers coming in. Players going huge. Hellscream taking out Milkmaid and Bulk going down. Magic going down. And yeah, Darian going down as well. So that's medic down for... which team is that?
South Australia.
That's fucking... Yeah, it's South Australia. That's great. So yeah, and there's only Yurdle left up. I don't know if he's going to make a play. Let's find him. No, he's falling back. He's smart. And yeah, so Spitty coming up on 100% Uber, Ivo.
And that's going to hurt the South Australia defense. I'm kind of curious to see why Bonobo is playing demo. I mean, I know he's a superstar medic, but I guess he wants to try something new. So he's playing demo tonight. South Australia, no, the Queensland Scouts, sorry, are all over that point. So is the heavy combo now for Queensland. They are starting to jump on that point. It's ×2 cap, it is theirs. So the blue warehouse belongs to the red team, and Queensland won't let up. That Uber is still ready to go. Darian is only at 50%, so he is struggling at the moment. It looks like Queensland might be considering the left-hand door. They're going through the left-hand roll door now. They've got a demo, they've got a soldier with this push happening. Uber's been popped, so Queensland on the offensive now. There goes their demo though, and their soldier is in no man's lane. He gets the beam finally from someone. Who was it? I don't know.
Yeah,
but they're struggling now because they're getting picked off. Then they've been pushed in well enough, it looks like.
Nah, yeah, not quite. It looks like there's only that pesky scout there, and Scotty goes down. Yeah, team down. Bonobo and Hellscream very, very low, but either way, team down, so they're going to be able to push up and get control of his point, hopefully, before they get stickies in their face. And of course, Hellscream just following him here. He's jumping up in the garage to grab some health and see what's what. And going to come and have a look at the red team here. Remember, that's Queensland, isn't it? That's great. Yep. And they're in. It looks like they're in courtyard, but you know they're getting ready to fall out should they need to. Ubers are even. As you can see here, it looks like everyone's just run into each other out on the left here. Bath going down, so there is a soldier disadvantage along with Scotty going down. So that's a two-player disadvantage for Queensland. However, someone catching Hellscream quite there before he could jump in and do a bunch of damage.
Yeah, it does look like it. And it's actually now a 3-minute disadvantage with the... Make that 4 with respawns going starting to come in a matter of seconds. So South Australia now putting all the pressure on Queensland. Queensland going to have to be careful here. They're caught in their own yard. That medic gets bombed. Oh, that's it. Oh. They popped the Uber. Great work there. He's going to die for his troubles. But Magic with the forced Uber on Bath and Bulkish, I should say, who's the medic. Great work by him. That's taken the Uber advantage completely away from Queensland. And now it's the opposite case because South Australia has an Uber Greaver.
Yeah, and I mean, they're just sacking players. They're not really doing too much. Look at this. Hellscream on the medic almost gets the medic. Rain is going to make a jump up over here. Obviously, the Uber has been popped. Darren has pretty much wasted his Uber there. Not too much got done with that. But, yeah, Queensland with firm control of this point. And now they have a good 40% Uber advantage.
They do indeed, so basically trading plays there. But here we are. So it looks like South Australia holding in their own courtyard at the moment. Pretty standard-ish defense. Although, a lot more people on the one side. So a lot of people on the left. Whereas not as much on the right. It looks like they're sending the soldier over there now. It's Magic and a scout moving over there. They cover the right-hand side. But Queensland, on the other hand, are looking to push through the roller door. Or through the garage. There's so many ways you can call it. Oh no, they've gone through the top. Oh, they Ubered. Maybe a bit early as well. It's a bit of an early Uber by Bulk. Oh, it's not Bulk, sorry. It's Spitty. But he jumps in there. So does Bath. So does Scotty. And they both pay for their lives and get nothing in return. Blue returns to Newbell. South Australia get Bulk, get Milkmaiden. It is now Spitty running away with the crossbow. Oh, the Crusader. Oh, he's looking. That scout is looking. Gonna let him get away with it. So nice work by Spitty to get out there. So the Queensland medic gets out alive, but unfortunately for his team, they lose the middle point.
Yeah, who the hell is Hindley Skank Senator? Apparently that's Echo, but I wasn't aware Echo played Scout, or am I tripping?
He used to play Scout back in Spadebox days, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's got the, yeah, well apparently it is Echo. So yeah, interesting. And Bonobo actually did really well as demo on in their last round on what was that map? That was Cov Viaduct. But yeah, interesting choice running him tonight. As you can see, the Uber was popped there by Darian. So no Uber there as they cap up the point. Spitty's coming up on 100%. So it looks like they're going to be sending some players into giving everyone a buffer. They're probably going to go in and suicide on the medic, try and force that pop. And Rain getting down super low. Super low. Echo getting taken out. And mission incomplete. I'm wondering if we were going to see a push on them here. I mean, they're just coming up on 60% Uber over. I don't think so, but...
Well, it's always possible. It is possible to do it on Greaver. It's not as compact in terms of being held back. There's plenty of options to enter in the warehouse, but I would think they're looking like they're going to play it safe and just wait for Darian and the South Australians to make a push here, because all they're doing is running up and down that pipe. Yeah, they're not doing anything.
Not at all. Yeah, we're probably going to follow Baff when they do eventually make this push. He was doing work on Viaduct last week, so going to be interesting to see if he can give me some middies for my cast. I'd be quite happy with that. So, did you hear me, Baff? Do it.
We got a bit of a suicide run.
Oh, look at that!
Jack fell well short, unfortunately. Yeah. The medic already in the spawn doors.
Indeed, Mad Jack, catch you later. Baff's got you, son.
Baff would like that as well, but I'm curious to see what's going on. Eco tried to make a move as a scout, paid the price with Milkmaid and taking him out. But
he either got out the door.
I don't think he did. The demo was there and support it as well. But yeah, I'm curious to see why South Australia are holding. I mean, I think there is two halves in this, as pretty much the standard these kind of days. But yeah, South Australia is just holding, probably waiting for that Uber pop, but they're going to have to send a pretty sizable suicide team to get it to pop, because I don't think Spitty's going to get caught anytime soon.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, with Uber sitting up on the pipe and stuff, you see here, it looks like they're just going to do the standard Uber push. Coming in from the left, but Darian! Oh, Milkmaid, and with the huge headshot, down goes Darian. The Uber is popped. That is just monstrous, Ivo.
I will not make Darian, please. He's going to have to go to the not safe for work forums to rant there, because he doesn't want anyone else seeing what he's got to say about that one. But at the moment, it's all Queensland. They've fallen down South Australia at the moment. It's only the demo. And with respawns coming, however, there might be a bit of support coming nearby. There's another medic and a scout on the way.
Wow, huge eco demolishing Baff there. And I imagine Darian's about to get a scout up his ass. Oh, no, sorry, no, reading that wrong. And Bulk pretty low there as Eco goes down, but a pipe comes in and catches Bulk as Scotty goes down as well. Only one player up. It's only poor Spitty on the point, and we're going to get our first points on the cap. Ivo, 1-0.
1-0 to South Australia, and South Australia just capitalising on the fact that the Queensland team had longer respawns, catching some of the guys out at the warehouse point of the red warehouse point, and just moving forward from there. And 1-0 to South Australia as their rollouts are happening in game, Greaver.
Yeah, indeed, and I'm just following Darian here. Going to get forward to see where the demos are. Jesus, if I can find one. Bonobo for good rollout there, getting down to 10 health. Luckily, he was able to get the... Oh, Scotty comes in and finishes him up, though. I spoke too soon. Bonobo going down. Both soldiers jumping up here. That's Hellscream, Yurdle, and Magic going down, as does Rain. So, only 2 players up for the blue team currently. South Australia will be looking... As you can see here, Scout trying to make a play on the medic. No luck there. I mean, Darian did get out, and they have a cap on the second point. So, it is looking good.
It is. To give South Australia some credit for that middle rollout, I've never seen such a well-timed synchronized rocket jump by both soldiers in my life.
I know. It does look like they're doing synchronized swimming or something. But anyway, having a look at this. Oh, Hellscream catching a massive scattergun shot from Scotty, which is then returned in kind by Eco and Magic, I believe that was. But as you can see here, 3 times cap on the point. They're nowhere near it. They're not going to get there in time. And yeah, 1-1.
Queensland just entering right back after losing the first point of the game. They've tied it up now, 1-1. And it's all to play for here. Just going to see what's going on. The rollouts. So Majak is the one with the equalizer out. He's not getting in the health region until he gets closer to the point, mainly through Warehouse here, as looks like we're going to have a bit of action demo. A lot of people seem to go right now these days.
Yeah. I mean, look at that, Bolt getting a decent amount of stickies up there, but unfortunately for him, it looks like they choose to do a garage rollout, and Bolt goes down early, as does Udall. As you can see here, though, Bath getting Majak, huge shot on him, Bulk, Spitty, and Rain going down, so it looks as though the Queensland boys are going to fall out there. Only Milkmaiden and Bath left up. Milkmaiden goes in, can't do too much by look. Oh, whoa, what am I saying? You got Darien. How did I miss that?
I don't know, but they did. So South Australia without their Uber and Spitty already starting to charge. It's not going to be a big advantage. It depends how long Darien takes to get to a teammate to heal. Not too long at all. So only a 20% advantage at the moment, as South Australia have just captured middle, Bonobo and Hellscream with the work there. But should be interesting to see. Although they don't have the advantage, it's not a big one. So
Yeah.
South Australia can still use whatever they have at the moment. However, Queensland holding inside their warehouse, they're not holding in the courtyard, so it's free entry for South Australia to go into the courtyard and set up here, Greaver.
Yeah, and I mean, South Australia did have players for a time there as they're, getting set up now. And look at that Spitty coming up on 80% now. Darien, well, actually, he's coming up on 90. Darien on about 65, so there's 25% in it. I doubt, I think that's a little bit too close in regards to calculating Ubers there for them to, make anything of that. So we're probably going to see both teams.
Oh, but they're
100%.
making a move.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, Queensland popping now on the right-hand side. No, haven't activated their Uber yet, but Darien is ready to go. Oh, sorry, Spitty is ready to go. Wrong team.
Oh, huge Milkmaiden.
Oh, they got Majak. That's it. It could be on, but now South Australia have their Uber. So Uber's been popped. Uber's been popped by both teams here on the middle point on Granary. There's all chaos. The rocket jumping soldier is going on literally top of him. Oh, but he's missed him. Oh, that was a perfect chance, but Hellscream missed him.
Well, look at this, and then Soldier up from behind, putting in big damage there on Darien from afar. Darien getting bounced again. Darien is so low, he's clutching, he's trying to get into garage there as Queensland moves in on this point. It's all go. This is what you want to see in an elimination match, and there's just people everywhere, man. Scotty getting rid of Hellscream, Bulk going down to Majak and Yurdle, and pipes up over the top. Bulk and Beth getting taken out there. Wow.
And for Bath's concerns, he got a double domination on him. So he's got 2 revenges he needs to earn now. That is not a good start for him. But here we go. Bonobo combining with Darien to get Scotty. So Scotty is out of the race for the moment as...
You see that Spitty with the crossbow heal. Eco getting eaten.
That's ridiculous. And Bonobo is actually well known for that as well. So Spitty's definitely proving himself tonight.
This is true, mate. But yeah, so 100% Uber for both teams and player advantage for one of them. We're back to the old courtyard hold.
It looks like we are. South Australia... South Australia are holding the right spot. I just forgot because Queensland are holding in their own courtyard. And as you can see, Rain is hiding up on one of the light bulbs or the set of lights, waiting for anyone to come out that right-hand side from South Australia. But it looks like it's all happening on the left. And South Australia making a break for it on the left-hand side. Eco is down, but the Uber is going to pop surely. Nice work by the South Australians, getting the Uber popped first by Queensland. They've got a slight bit advantage as one of the soldiers has gone in behind here. So is a scout. Times 2 cap on the point. Greaver, medic.
Oh, wow, Bonobo going down in garage, Milkmaiden behind, and now he is on the medic. Darien doing his best to put a damage, but he gets fished. He gets fished. Oh, wow, how do you feel, Darien? I'm sorry, bro.
Same. In the chat.
Oh, well, this is what we want to see out of a match. That is for sure.
It is times 2 cap by Eco at the moment. Bit of an attempt to stop it. Oh, he gets one soldier in the process. Was it a soldier? No, the demo, sorry. Bulk going down. So great trade-off there. Scout for a demo is a huge advantage. It's going to hurt the Queensland defense without that sticky trap. So we'll see what they can work up with. But in terms of Ubers though, Queensland are set up at the moment. They have a decent 25% advantage at least. It looks like South Australia might be making a move from the left-hand roller door in the Z connector. Oh, here we go, Z connector in force. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry about the sticky traps because the demo isn't up. They push straight in there. And that is an easy take for South Australia there, Greaver.
Really quick push there, man. Just like surgical, just move in. And really well placed rockets by Hellscream. They're putting pressure on them. They just had to fall out with all of that in front of them. Scotty is still down. Both Ubers are at 100%. They're probably going to push, take advantage of them not being perfectly in position. And yeah, but the Uber is popped really early. Nothing on Spitty yet. They need to pop Spitty. They need to. Yep, there we go. Counter Uber comes in. Milkmaiden on defense here. You see Darian, Udall and Hellscream going down. This is not looking good for this push. Only Madjack and Bonobo up. Bonobo falling as well. See Madjack here jumping in and he hasn't really achieved much. But they get a full times cap on the point and yes, so they're going to get that back with no issues at all, Ivo.
Yeah, I think for Mr. Madjack, a rocket jumping soldier against a scout isn't exactly the best move, especially when you don't get that scout. But not to worry, because Queensland are making him pay for it. Queensland onto the middle point now, times 2 cap. And it looks like it's going to be all theirs unless South Australia have a reply. Keeping that right-hand choke point absolutely covered. It might be a switch to the left here by South Australia. Oh, their right, I should say. Left-hand side being covered at the moment. And no, it's not going to happen. Queensland cap it up. So it's going to be a defence in the courtyard for South Australia.
Yeah, well, Scotty going down there and Hellscream going down as well. So that's a soldier disadvantage for South Australia currently as these Ubers sneak up towards 100%. Rain almost getting a face full of stickies.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, Uber popped on the left there, as you can see. Bonobo going down as the before the counter Uber comes in, possibly not getting saved by Spitty there. So it looks like the South Australians are just going to fall out, which is probably the best course of action as Eco gets ruffle stomped by Rain and gets dominated in the process. As you see, Madjack here trying to do a close hold, trying to hold them back. He's extremely low there, doing very well to get out of there actually, Ivo. And Baff getting caught out there a little bit. Luckily they had the demo there for a little bit of territorial control.
Yeah, I mean, while I was watching that, I noticed that Madjack was trying to hit some rockets onto that pushing Queensland force. Instead, he was shooting the wall. Yeah, not to worry.
The medic actually just came up to him, and he's like, "Why you get the equalizer out?" It looks like he ran out of rockets. But he's so busy. Oh no! Oh, how is this going to end up? Darian does go down. Madjack too busy grinding Uber, didn't even notice the scout come in. I bloody saw it from his point of view. And Bonobo and Darian lost. South Australia in dire straits here. They go for the early pop. Good work by Madjack.
Good job there. Good job, yeah. Might still be able to get it. Oh, equaliser on the scout nearly doesn't come off. Scotty's with the kill on Madjack. Health on Bulk is going either way, but it looks like Queensland is starting to get it now. They've got 3 up on the South Australians. It's 3 on 2. 3 on 2. It's not going to be enough. Both guys respawning. And it is now.
Excellent last minute defence there, sorry.
No, you're right, but it's a 1-2 lead to Queensland now, and the South Australians have to start picking it up.
Definitely, man. I mean, so that last ditch defence there, man, Hellscreen and stuff going huge. But yeah, just some huge defence there. Very unfortunate for them. And who are we going to watch on this rollout? Let's have a look. From with Bulk, and obviously, I think that's probably why Bonobo is playing the other sides. He knows he can't beat Bulk in direct speed on most rollouts, trying to keep him guessing probably. But Scotty going down early, as does Udall. So that's a scout down for each one. As the soldier comes in, tries to make a play on the medic there, and Madjack just gets toasted. But Rain getting picked off by Eco. You see Eco there doing work, jumping around. No one can bloody hit him. And then he looked like he might have got pain train there, but no, he does get taken out. And so Eco and Bonobo falling there. Milkmaiden down. And that's 3-player disadvantage. If I was in the South Australian shoes, I would be backing the fruck out of there.
Yeah, Darian has got to bail.
But they've popped the Uber, he's got 100%, so...
He does, but unfortunately for him, at the same time, Queensland are all over that warehouse. Scout tried to rear-end Mr. Oh, no, not a Scout, sorry, a Soldier tried to rear-end Darian. Didn't happen, that was Bath. He went down in the process to Eco. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting now. They do have the Uber, so whether they make the play to go on the offense, and I spoke too soon, here they are, with a Scout Uber on, it looks like Eco. They switched to a Soldier now. They've managed to push him out, but no kills really achieved. Spoke to still Milkmaid and Madjack get Milkmaid and Scotty go down. Madjack with the kill on Scotty. And it's now Queensland on the retreat. Rain is just rocket jumping back to middle as fast as he can. But it's really going either way at the moment. It's just like a seesaw.
Yeah, hard out. And you see that Soldier come in there, and that's Rain. He gets toasted again. But Rain stepping up is doing a really good job here, actually. He's come a long way in the last season, actually, playing really well for SYF. And as you can see, the cap they're getting capped up by South Australia, and obviously Darian coming up 100% Uber now. Spitty only just passing the 50% mark. Bonobo, he's like, what's a sticky? He just walks on out. Look at that, taking out Bulk before the Uber gets popped, and they're just going to walk on through. Look at this, putting in the damage. Other players from the team possibly not perfectly in position. Bonobo going down to Milkmaid, and good defense there. But as you can see, Spitty coming up on 100% Uber, falling back as they cap up that second point over.
They are indeed with the Uber advantage, but not really with the players. Might be a bit of a problem. The demo's doing a lot of damage. Uber's on point to save it. They're going to have to. There's a lot of people around that point at the moment. Queensland respawn starting to come in. Eco is literally getting popped all around that fence. He eventually goes down to Bath. Oh, that was so close for South Australia, but Queensland able to hold out as Scotty literally gets taunted for his plus forward there. So, yeah, tisk indeed. It wasn't a smart move, but saying that,
and saying that, Udall walks through and just two shots the crap out of that Spitty there, and Bulk on 21 health trying to fall out there. Oh well, but look at that. Oh shit, I thought there was a blue Soldier coming in from the top there. But yeah, Bulk very lucky to get out of there, and yet again Queensland on the back foot, Ivo.
They are indeed, and just not able to maybe capitalise on the early gains they sometimes get with an early kill or two. South Australia able to counter back, and here we go, kill spree is on because the Uber's popped. No kills of yet though for South Australia. Here we go, 1-2. Scotty and Betty, Mr. Spitty are out of the action.
Betty.
There goes back to a... Oh, his name is Scotty Betty. Betty Ray.
Bulk with the solo defense. Look at this, not going to hold up, but good work there. Shit.
Call everyone like Betty Milkman?
Betty Milkman, you reckon?
Here we go, so it's 2-2. All to play for. Didn't even realise to check the amount of time in this half. We only got 6 minutes 50, so maybe 1 or 2 more points available for this first half.
Yeah, I mean, it's so even. I'm just having a look here. This is an interesting rollout actually. Magic there equalising and then going from there. And getting some early damage in there on Bulk. Getting him real low. Does get taken out though. Looks like that rollout is, you can put that in the shit bin actually. Don't think that rollout works too well.
Yeah, I would just put in recycling bin and just go empty all in contents because that was useless.
Just
But
terrible.
It didn't really work out for him very well, did it? But here they go. It looks like Queensland pushing in on the left-hand side from their point of view. Uber is up and it is popped. Darian still with his, although there is a guy literally on the point. Now they force the Uber and it's popped the Uber, sorry. And that Soldier on the pipe is hurting. Rain is down to half. South Australia not cleaning up perfectly. There's still crumbs all over the place. And saying that, it's down to 2, down to 1, down to none.
Jesus. Milkmaiden, his damage output is just ludicrous tonight. It is just absolutely crazy.
Oh, there you go. There's the half. Oh, I forgot to realise it's out of 5 points, or 5 round wins, I should say.
So, the average amount of people we had watching, 9.5. Wow.
Everyone's watching New South Wales and Victoria. It's so hard.
Now, why are we just sitting here, having a look at the scores? I mean, it tells the same story, eh? It's pretty...
Everyone just left. Did I miss some?
What?
Oh, they reconnect. Forfeit GG. Oh no, maybe not. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. They literally all disconnected and then all reconnected.
I'm thinking that's some form of hilarious joke, mate. I'm seeing as I'm a Kiwi, I'm just going to call it an Australian, or more precisely a what was that, a Queensland thing? But wow.
I don't get that, but anyway, South Australia all reconnected, so we should have that second half that we are meant to have. And the score has been 3-2, Queensland in the lead at the moment. With that final round, that was just devastating. Like you said, Milk Maiden was just popping out left, right and centre and hurting wherever he saw fit. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Ivo, you've forgotten, you have to tell me when they change sides, because I don't notice. I'm colourblind without actually being colourblind.
Alright, well it looks like they're getting ready, so the Queensland guys are now on blue, and the South Australian guys on red. Hopefully that makes it a little better for Greaver, and here we go. So the score's been 3-2, as we go into the second half here of this elimination, we'll call it elimination final, semi-final, for State of Origin 2, as Bulk comes out, watching him at the moment, got those stickers flying. Ooh.
Yeah, it does look like he was expecting Bonobo to do a normal rollout, even though he did.
Yeah. No kills traded off as yet, though. I spoke to Soon. Scotty takes out Eco. Baff takes out Madjack. Hellscream goes down to Scotty. So Scotty on fire with a double kill at middle point, and he might be looking for more. I'm hearing shots being fired. But never mind, that's Yertle shooting a wall.
Indeed.
Why? I don't know.
One thing tonight is, I mean, is Queensland pushing on the left there. One thing of note is Darian is getting out like almost every time, even though his team gets demolished. So a big shout out to Darian for playing his class smart.
Yeah, indeed he is. He's doing pretty well. But they're on the back foot against South Australia. 3-2 down. They don't want to go down to 4-2 because it always puts into mind that the next round they lose is an elimination, and they will be out of the competition.
Seriously,
wow.
Bulk with those pipes, man.
I
Jesus.
saw that as well.
He got one just before. I mean, Baff and Scotty have just gone down, so just give you an update, people. Queensland a little bit on the back foot here as they back out and wait for respawns. But Bulk also almost got a fat one. Back cap. Oh!
Oh, I mean, yes, the Queensland all knows South Australia. It sounds like we're biased here, but that was ridiculous. That really shouldn't have happened.
It should not have happened. Not at this level of play. You do not expect it. But Milkmaiden, I don't know how he did that. I don't know if he was just behind from the start or if he did the putty and hit on the pipe. But yeah, I'll be very interested to go through the cast afterwards and have a look what happened there, or probably more likely ask the players. Because yeah, that was excellent.
No, I did not see it either, but great work by Milkmaiden. Unfortunately, he's the first death of the next round. Oh, and it is a rain of pain from South Australia. They are answering the call. They are in dire straits, and they have answered. They have got 4 down. They have 5 up, and they are capturing that middle point like you wouldn't believe, and they are moving forward because they really need to. There goes the middle point. They should be able to capture the blue warehouses as well, Greaver, bar something miraculous.
Yeah, definitely, bar something miraculous. Interestingly enough, Bulk did I'm pretty sure that was a double sticky. As he came out, oh well, Milk made a huge headshot on Eco. I think it was a double sticky jump. He went right the hell over the map and just laid stickies everywhere, but his entire team got raped. I mean, sorry, I can't say raped anymore, can I? Eaten. But yeah, so all players up, and so what's the current score?
Should be now with Queensland up another round, 4-2. So yeah, South Australia really need this round here, and they really need to make it count.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Jack. And you see the scout taunting up on the top there. Must have known I had the camera on him. And Magic in position for another one.
Lining them up. Oh, he's changed his move away. But Uber's been popped by both teams. Blue team's Uber, red team's Uber. Red is running out of Uber, blue is running out of Uber. Actually, blue was running around in circles. I don't know what Spitty was doing with that Uber. But that might prove costly, and it looks like it could be.
Oh, rain. Get a cap on the point, Scout. What the fuck are you doing? Stand on the bloody thing. Excuse my language, but I'm sorry. When I see a bunch of players standing next to a control point fiddling with themselves, I ask questions.
Yeah, but I do not know what Spitty was doing there. It just seems like he was in two minds. Literally, I think if anyone was watching him, you would see him do a 360 and just, he was looking around and he just didn't know who to Uber.
Dario was watching that as well. He was no doubt having some fun over there. But, so 3-4 on the scoreboard now. South Australia getting a much needed cap. And we're well into the second half at 25 minutes. Oh, Darian getting eaten. Big plays here, but South Australia still have more players up. They need to get Spitty. They need to get Spitty right here. They have to. He's coming up on 90% Uber. They have to force that pop or get him now. They don't have a choice because South Australia really, really needs to be able to come back from this. But look at this, Bonobo getting caught out, or is that Bulk getting caught out there? And
that was Bulk.
Yeah, Eco, very, very lucky, very, very unlucky not to get that kill, catching him off guard. Possibly getting popped up by a sticky there, either. I'm not entirely sure.
It was a combination of a sticky and a rocket from a soldier coming through that roller door there at Warehouse. But yeah, it's the blue team who's Ubered straight into the red team medic. Have done absolutely nothing towards him, and he is fine. Most of the red team is fine. Now it is on Darian and South Australia to get the Uber advantage and try to make something of it, because they have a big 50% lead at least on this Queensland team. However, they are in their courtyard and they are limited to entrances. Only 2 options, or 3, I guess now. Sorry for thinking old school granary. But it's going to be interesting to see what they choose, Greaver, if they decide to push. Looks like they're going Garrett.
Indeed, it does look that way as Darian pops the Uber. And you see them moving across here. There's not many people to be found. Beth going down to Hellscream. And it looks like they're going to get control of this point. But yet again, Spitty getting out on 78%. Is that a back cap?
Oh, that is! Oh, great work by both scouts from from Queensland. Milkmaid and Scottism caused a massive shake-up. And fortunately for Queensland, fortunately for South, you got spawned right in front of this Beth, that was massive.
Doing work, bro. Huge.
That was impressive by Bath, and it's gonna cause a lot of problems for as Milkmaiden's absolutely destroying Eco's scout tonight.
Yeah, and you see Hellscream forcing the Uber there, so I mean that advantage is gone-ish. But I mean, yet again, that back cap followed by Bath with that awesome play.
Yeah, but interesting to see what Queensland do with the advantage they have. South Australia respawning players right at the moment as the sticky trap blown, no one killed with it as ×5, so South Australian staring at the brink. Not to quite, what is it? David, yeah, stood still. Yeah, if anyone remembers that movie. But at the moment, it's not looking good for South Australia. They're on their last point. They've got to defend it. If they lose this point, they lose the match. So it's all on the line for South Australia right now. Queensland, nice and comfortable 2-point lead, charging with an Uber advantage. As Scottism and Bath try to make a move here on Darian. Doesn't happen, but the third soldier comes in.
Oh, we get the middies!
Oh, wow.
I was waiting for middies, and I got middies. I'm pretty sus of that. Make sure you leave someone on last, guys, just in case. And 3 times cap on the point as they pop the Uber and come in. They're not going to be able to cap this up again.
Oh, they're not going to do it.
It looks like they're going to be able to get bulk without too many difficulties and hopefully get that cap, because they're just... Oh, Magic, you should have stayed on the point, mate. because now South Australia 2-player
South
disadvantage.
Australia are in a big trouble.
Yeah, this is lights out. If it's not lights out, I will eat my shoes. Look at that Foxy Darien going down 3 times cap.
That's
Desperate defence, but
it's not enough. Yeah, South Australia being caught out in 2 mines on that on their own warehouse, and they paid the price. But great work by Queensland. I mean, fully capitalised on it and deserved the win.
indeed. Now we're just going to get some people in for an after-match interview. So if you will just bear with us, going to pause just for 1 second, and we will be right back with some people to chat. Righto, so we've been joined in the mumble tonight by Beth, Bulk, Majak, Milk Maidens, Scotty, and Spitty. So Beth, how was that for you, bro?
No, it was a really fun match. I really enjoyed it. Everyone played really well. South Australia were really good opponents.
Indeed. I mean, I thought the game was going to be slightly closer. I mean, those first 4 rounds were so bloody close. They were just awesome. It was the essence of what you'd probably want to see in an elimination match.
Yeah, it's a shame there wasn't more maps because, yeah, just if we went to Badlands, it would have been a real challenge.
Yeah, well, it looked like you're all having fun. How was that for you, Bulk?
Yeah, not bad, man. I played pretty shitty. I'm pretty tired, but you know, it's fun playing with these guys. Always, you know, lightens the mood. No one takes it too seriously.
Yeah. And I saw you got some frickin' huge pipes there. I think you're about to completely waste Bonobo on last. He got saved by the Uber just at the last second. And then, I may be wrong, I may have the teams wrong. I think you put a massive pipe in Beth's face, so you look pretty good.
I can only hit pipes on people in the air, apparently. Although Bath was the real midi king.
Yes, no, I got an excellent one of Bath's. Actually, I think I got 2 of them. Yeah. But, and Milk Maiden, how was that for you, dude? Your damage output tonight was fucking crazy.
Oh, I felt I played a rather good game. I made a few mistakes myself, got punished for them, but you know, we're all human. But nonetheless, the one thing that I took great pride in doing was my philosophy in saying, if I can't kill him, I might as well backcap him.
Yeah, that
He
was
did
huge.
that very well.
I'm sorry to quickly do this before we talk to everyone else, but can you walk us through what happened there? I wondered if you did the old putty hiding up on the pipe or what, because we missed that completely.
Would you like to know my philosophy? My philosophy is, okay, I've missed 5 shots on the opponent, so I think it would be about time that I do something a little more intelligent and go for the point instead of trying to valiantly go for eco and miss all my shots. So I was just like,
what I mean is, like, were you on last area just running around and you got missed, or like what happened?
I was on holding in the house just to top a pipeline, just trying to shoot at eco and and Hellscream, and I was missing my shots left, right, and centre.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, either way, back cap of the night by well, I mean, there was no other back caps. That was just huge. And we've also been joined by Darian. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good mate, yeah.
How you feeling?
Oh, a bit rubbish after that, wasn't our best map.
Yeah, you managed to get out on mid, even though you guys, you know, were having a bit of a losing streak there. So with mid points, so you did pretty well there. Who else have we got near? Scotty, how was that, dude?
Hey, yeah, it was good fun. I had a good time. This is really my first game since the last State of Origin, so it's a good little weekly thing with the Queenslander guys, and South Australia pretty fun to play against, especially since I know most of them, so makes it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And Spitty, how about you, bro?
Good, mate.
Any highlights?
Got some pretty RC crossbows. Meant to defend off a scout by myself, hitting him 3 times in a row or something.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah,
Yeah, I actually saw you chuck a crossbow into someone who was low, and they managed to finish off the scout that was coming for them, which is pretty
Yeah,
nice
well,
to see.
jumping off Mad Jack's rockets, crossbowing Scotty so he can smash him. It's good fun.
Yeah, so hard battle tonight, South Australia. Pity you lost. You obviously, as I was saying before, was real close in those first 2 rounds. Why do you think things got away from you a little bit towards the end?
We had some pretty shitty rollouts to start off with. It took us a while to actually roll out properly. So we sort of gave them the first 2 rounds without really competing like we should have.
Fair enough. And Queensland, where to from here? Have we got any results from the other game yet, or?
Victoria got smashed.
Yeah, 5-0, I think. New South Wales won by.
Jesus. Probably going to recast that one later, so I'll be keen to have a look how that turns out. So, but exciting match for you next week, provided you don't get a bye.
Yeah, not sure whether we get by or get to play, but either way.
Next week will be you guys v Victoria.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that should be a pretty good game.
Wicked. Ivor, do you have anything you want to add?
Not really, just great work by both teams. I mean, congratulations to South Australia, but great work by Queensland. And actually, one thing, Scotty, though, I enjoyed the fact when you saw Mr. I think it was Mr. Bonobo had torn someone. I like the fact that he just put a scattergun right in his face.
Yeah.
That is always nice to see.
We did ask Bonobo not to do that nicely, but he never listened to us.
Several times.
Yeah, well, I heard you asked him to play medic, and he said, "Fuck you, I'm playing demo or something." So.
Oh. No, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
Okay, must have been bad chatter. But actually, interesting enough, Pity's not here. He's done a pretty good job as demo last week, especially on Viaduct. He would have been pretty pleased with himself. So yeah, good stuff there. But yeah, we will probably wrap it up there. We're just going to go through for some quick shout-outs, Beth.
To ozfortress, it's a good website.
Really?
That's it.
TF2 Scrim, it's a good channel.
We're getting funny in
there.
here. That's what this is. Oh, should I hand the mic to Bulk or should I skip straight past him? I'm scared of what he's going to say now.
Skip me.
No, give us a shout out, bro. Come on.
Oh man, I don't know. Shout out to South Australia for, being good blokes and having a fun game.
Work it, Darian.
Shout out to my mate Brett, who I'm playing a pub with at the moment, and he's a complete noob at TF2.
Righto, get him into an icebreaker. Magic.
Shout out to Juicy Caboose because he couldn't be here.
Ah, yeah, cool, scouted. And Milkmaid?
A shout out to Queensland for putting up a good team, as well as South Australia for the fantastic game, as well as I'd like to give out a shout out to Gio. Happy birthday, big boy.
Oh, hell. Scotty?
Shout out to Darren Lockyer, he's been a great captain.
Oh wait, gotta give a shout out to Artie Beatson, mate. Queensland legend passed away. Will be missed.
Yeah.
Work it. And Spitty, you want to take us home, mate?
Shout out to the Beta boys, working hard or hardly working, and just Queensland, New South Australia tonight. Well played.
Work it. Righto, we're going to wrap that up there. And GameStar would like to have a big shout out to OzGamers for the who bring us the latest news, reviews, and downloads, and are big supporters of GameStar. They keep us on the air. So yeah, make sure you go and check them out. Anyway, I am Greaver, and I've been joined by Ivo from the GameStar crew. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. Have a good night.